Are you feeling lost in life? You don't know which path to choose? Well, in this video, I'm going to help you choose your life path using my life as an example. I'm sure you guys know my story by now. If you've been following me for a while, I've had a roller coaster of a life. And now that I'm in my 40s, I know exactly what I want and what I don't want. So now that I know exactly what I do want, I'm focusing my energy towards it. And it's living a peaceful, calm life, winning lottery scratchers to fund it, and then trying to grow my wellness brand, and then possibly running for the governorship of California for 2026. But again, all this stuff takes money. The universe knows it takes money. So I'm done trying to go out and contract. I'm going to let the universe give me what I need so that I could move forward in my life. And on top of it all, I want to spend it with my kids so that they're with me and they get to experience the life that I'm creating for them and myself. So, once you fully commit and decide on which reality you want to focus your energy and attention on, the universe will remove all the other realities, shut those doors so that you could get serious about what you truly want. It is scary when it happens because typically it just happens and you have no control over the doors shutting because the universal forces are in control. Let me talk about that. So, this year I've been doing pretty good. I've been making money with my contracting business, but I've been focusing a lot of attention on my lottery scratcher wins. So I've been putting it also on my wellness brand. So about a month ago, all of these projects that I did just went to shit. And I'm like, what is going on? But instead of freaking out, I'm just like, okay, what do I truly want in life? What do I really want to experience? What's working for me? What's not working for me? Should I put my money towards? What should I put my energy towards? What should I focus on, right? And I keep coming to the conclusion of lottery scratcher wins, running for the governorship, and my wellness brand. But all that stuff takes money, right? So I wasn't having any good luck with the lottery scratchers for about a month while all this stuff was going on because I was like freaking out. Then I was like, you know what? I just need to calm down. I need to be at peace. I need to start doing what I was doing. I was meditating. I was finding my peace. I wasn't letting people call me and get in my head and get in my ear. So now I'm getting serious and I've been focusing a ton of energy on winning lottery and lottery scratcher wins. But if I want this to be my main source of income, I have to tune my vibrational frequency to that winning timeline. This type of spiritual work is not for everybody. You have to be disciplined. You have to be at peace. You have to be calm. And you cannot have outside distractions. Putting thoughts into your mind because what you're going to do is vibrationally detach from physical reality and become spiritually tuned into the reality that you want to experience. Until this becomes my dominant frequency, this is what I do all day, every day, and this is my practice. Take a look where I'm at. I'm in the mountains. I'm in nature. I'm letting the trees shift my vibrational frequency, letting it get all the vibrations and all the thoughts away from me and absorb it. I'm meditating, I'm doing breath work, and focusing my mind on my lottery winning timeline. What this does, it removes all of your thoughts of your life out of your mind. It doesn't mean those realities do not exist. They do, but they do not exist in your mind. So now, when you're driving around or going about your day, you're not thinking of anything. You're not wanting anything. Now, you're in receiving mode. So instead of thinking the thoughts, you're receiving them. That's big. because now you're in the spiritual realm. Typically, I'll go on a hike after this and I'll just look at nature because I want everything. This is how you wipe your hard drive clean. Then when you're going about your day, signs will appear and things will just start to happen. For example, yesterday, did the same thing. I came up here. I started getting thoughts of going to Whitewater to just chill and hang out. So I go to all of my stores and ask the numbers. I always ask the numbers, like what they're on, like these numbers right here, right? And then I don't buy, I just wait. Well, when I go to the store at Circle K, the lady goes, I told your brother to buy number 22 on this one is a $5 ticket. So I was like, oh, that's cool, right on. Then I go to another gas station on my way to Whitewater and I needed some gas. I only had like this much from being full, so I put in $15. So I asked all the numbers. This ticket right here happened to be on 22. It caught my attention, especially because I parked on pump number 7. And on my way to the gas station, the number 2 was popping out at me, and this was on number 2, like space number 2. So then I go to pump my gas, or actually I said, hey, what's ticket number 2 on? I had $5. She's like, 22. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Give it to me. So she gives it to me. Scratch it is $15. It paid for my gas. I was like, right on, woo! But the gas pump stopped at $3.50, and then it wouldn't pump anymore. So I go back in there. I get my change is $11.50. I was going to take off, but I was like, you know what? I want to fill my gas tank up. So I go back in there, and I just said, put 11 on number 7. She puts 11 on number 7. I pump it, and the pump stops at 22.000. And I was like, interesting. Should I go buy it? Should I not go buy it? And I was like, that's weird. One on this one. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try it. Buy it. Boom. $100 winner. Right? So 777. I'm like, awesome. So I go to Whitewater. I meditate. I enjoy nature. I do more breath work. So I'm clearing my mind. Just enjoying the peacefulness of nature. Doing like little proposals and stuff, you know. And then I'm like sitting there, and then all these people start coming around me, and they start kind of like irritating me, and I'm like, okay, I think it's time to go. So the universe is giving me a sign to go. So I take off and I leave, and on my way back, I decided to go to dinner. Oh, I didn't decide. I was hungry because I haven't eaten for like 2 days. I've been doing a lot of fasting. So then he's like, you know what, where am I going to go? Then it says for me to go to this Indian restaurant. And every time I go there, they sit me at a table and I win the lottery. So this time I went there. I had my mom come with me. She sits me at table number 13. I sit at table number 13. And as I'm sitting there, I tell the lady, I said, every time you guys sit me here, I win the lottery. She's like, hey, today might be your lucky day. And I was like, hey, it might be, right? Because now we're in a different realm. But in the sugar thing, there's some money in it, right next to the 13. And it was 35 cents. This is a $30 ticket, and then I bought a $5 ticket. That's 35. So I was like, okay, 13's a winner. So I tell my mom this stuff, and she's like, we'll see. So then on my way home, I really did need gas. I always stop at a specific gas station. And I asked the guy, I was like, hey, do you have any on number 13? And he goes, yeah, number 13's on 13. I said, what? 13's on 13? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, I'm going to go put my gas. I'm going to think about it. And then I was like standing there, and I just had like this urge. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go do it. So then I go buy it, and it was a 50 times with 100, and then a 50 for a $400 win. So yesterday I made $500, spent actually $515, and I had fun, ate dinner, put gas in my car. The universe paid for everything. So I was like, wow, I got to keep doing this because I've been doing this for a long time, but I just had so much going on in my mind. I was always being pulled in all kinds of different directions, and it was hard for me to see the signs and the symbols and recognize them. But going back to my practice, I'm now able to figure out what signs are real and which ones are not, because they're starting to come to me again. So I'm not trying to brag about this at all. The point of this video is, if you truly want to experience something, you gotta be dedicated and focused on it. Like, my main focus is making enough money to not only survive, but to thrive and to be a blessing to my kids again, and build all these visions that I have in my head. So anyways, I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll keep letting you guys know the results. And eventually, once I get super tuned in, I want to start not a school, but like, if you want to truly learn this stuff, where you fly me out to where you live, we find some nature, and we take about a week to tune ourselves. It takes about 3 days to detach and attach. So we'll tune ourselves to winning lotteries, and then we'll just hike, have some fun, whatever, and then let the universe bring us the signs and the symbols, and then that'll be my teaching to you on how to do this if you don't get it from these videos. So if you want to take it to the next level, that's what I'm going to do. And yes, I have had super success in a lot of spurts. Now I'm like, let's do it, because I don't know anybody around that can do what I can do, and that's awesome, because I come from the contracting industry. A lot of people can do drywall, they can do paint, they can do framing. Nobody could do it as good as me, but they can do it. So that means in this capitalistic world, I have to be able to give my best effort at a competitive price so I have work. But in this, all I have to do is just take care of myself, say yes to life, have some fun, and let life pay me. And it's awesome. You can do this too if you want to. I do not recommend that you go out and just buy tickets and tickets. You can win based on odds, but you're going to spend a lot of money. If you can learn how to tune yourself to this reality and tune everything else out, get rid of all your thoughts, then you will be able to tune yourself to this specific reality of lottery wins and scratcher wins. And that is the whole goal of Dragon Flow Wellness, is to be able to build wellness centers where we all can come together, detach, and then attach ourselves to our desired realities, and then go out there, make it happen, live the best life ever. Boom, baby. And imagine if people knew this on a global scale. Game over. We're all living our best lives ever. And with that being said, Dragon out.